Hi, everyone. So, you might have some work that your students have been doing that you would like to display up in your classroom, but it's digital, so it's really hard to print it out and display it. Maybe it's a doc or some slides, or maybe it's even a video, and you want your students' parents to be able to walk around maybe at open house and go to a QR code and see all the great work that your students have been doing. That's a really awesome way to use digital in at open house. But the problem is that our students don't have the ability to create those QR codes that anyone with the link can find. When you go to the share settings in our students, so this is my student, I am Darkwing Duck here. When I go to the share settings, I actually don't have the ability to do anyone with the link. I have restricted, East Whittier City School District, and I can also share it with specific people. But again, I can't share with anybody outside of the East Whittier City School District because those are the parameters that we've set on our for our student accounts. So what we can do, there is a little bit of a workaround. What we can do for this is I'm actually going to share this document with my teacher. So I'm going to go ahead and put in dmeyer@ewcsd.org because that's my teacher's name. He pops up. I'm going to click on him and I'm going to make him an editor. Once I've done that, he's going to become an editor on my document. So this document is now going to become part of my teacher's drive. Then, as the student, I'm going to come back here into the share setting, and I'm going to go where it says my teacher's name and where it says editor. And I'm going to actually change this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this so that my teacher becomes the owner of this document. So I'm going to transfer ownership over to my teacher. So again, I clicked on the word editor and I'm going to transfer the ownership. And it's going to give me a little warning here. You sure you want to make this person the owner? The answer is yes. And now once I've done that, it's going to go ahead and send an invite to my teacher. So let me show you what that looks like as the teacher. So I'm going to go ahead and go to my account as the teacher. In my email, you'll see I have a document shared with me and that I'm now the owner of this document. So I'm going to go ahead and open up that document. I am now the owner of this document. So when I look at the share settings here, it'll show me as the owner and Darkwing Duck as the editor. My student is the editor. And what I can actually do with this now is I can go down here to anyone with the link. And then once I've done that, I can go to my QR code creator. I have one here in my dock up here next to my extensions, but you can do it through the three dots. If you click on the three dots down here, you go down to cast, save, and share, and then you go to create QR code. And it will create this QR code. It is the Google QR code that has the dinosaur in the middle. You can either download it through here or copy the link this way. And that's what I would do to print out some QR codes for my students' parents to be able to see my student work at open house. All right, have a great day.